Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rising Superstream. What's going on with my green screen over there? I need to buy a slightly wider green screen. I think you guys know this already, but my green screen is like really thin. Like the edge of it's like right there and like right here, and it's just it's not quite big enough, is it? It's always like pushing the limit, and I'm sure it's gonna come undone by the end of this stream. Welcome back. We're resuming with Mega Man Battle Network 5 Double Team DS. I almost did it again. I almost read it Mega Man 5 Battle Network Double Team DS. Too many words written in weird orders. How you guys doing today? I'm actually feeling a little lousy today. So hopefully that doesn't last for too long, but I fucked up and I hurt someone's feelings, and then I got my feelings hurt too, so it's one of those situations that'll fix itself with time, but I'm still just kind of feeling a little stung by it, I guess, you know, which kind of sucks. How do I fucking even check what I was gonna do? There we go. Okay, we gotta go to Scilab. Otherwise, I guess I'm doing fine. Still just playing video games and shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Elgato's already just freaking out. Did you see that? I think that's the earliest the Elgato's ever done that. That's absurd. I guess it's bound to happen sometimes. Bad luck, I guess. No, I'm sure I'll feel better. It's just, you know, it just sucks right now, you know. Great, cool. Let's go over to Scilab. Where at? Over there. I gotta try to remember how to play this game. So Chod's just in the back, I assume. As always. Out of the way, Muscle Man. I haven't seen this room yet. You can't go in. That's where all the kids plan their secret missions. Oh, Chod's out. Yeah. Near Scilab. Okay. Right, he's over by the boats. Right. Forgot that's what this chapter is. Boat time. Or harbor time, at least. She looks like she's got something to say. Or not. Oh yeah, the fucking guy who gave me the dark chip. Scumbag. Can you jack into the lighthouse? No. Okay. One day. There's Chod, but let's not talk to him. Let's figure everything else out first. Quizmaster! This is gonna go really well. 10 questions in all. In boxing, attacks like a champ EXs are called what? 1-2 punch. Total attack of a champ EX's right and left punches is 30. What is the opposite of sweet? Bitter? Everyone always says sweet and sour when it's like, you know, you get like a sweet and sour sauce, but I think the actual opposite is probably bitter. Wait, what's the opposite of sweet? Is it sour? I don't feel like it's sour. Spicy, yeah, of course, yeah. That one seems a little ambiguous. Like, almost a bit arbitrary. Oh. Vending machine outside Scilab only sells what? Energy drinks. La. In which area do Handy appear? Yeah, okay, it was one of the Scilabs. I remember there was a trick question like that at some point. No, that one I don't remember. Yeah, okay. She's got a glimpse of the new world. Oh yeah, I got a dark chip. Thanks, idiot. Why would you give me a dark chip? Like, I don't want it. So this guy just hides all over the world, right? Yeah. You have to shout, got ya. Okay, kid. He'll hide there for the rest of his life. Thanks, Jokey. That's really nice of you. Hope you have a good camping trip. Like, dark chips everywhere. Holy shit. Everyone's got dark chips. That's crazy. Do you know anybody as content creator who speaks on behalf of publisher or business decisions? As a person who studies business, I feel like a lot more people have no idea how game market works than game. Sorry, I don't understand your question. Do I know anybody who does marketing for game publishers? I don't quite understand your question. Oh yeah, Mega Man's dead. I forgot about that. Here, take this replacement Mega Man. Always pragmatic. Let's go. If you refuse, you're off the team. Gotta work, Lan. Oh yeah, look at that. Punch Chod's face right off. Mash buttons to wrestle Chod to the floor. No, he's not actually dead, PK something, but Mega Man's been captured. He's been kidnapped. Okay, it's back here. I think Lan's dad is still being tortured as well. Yeah, Zelen. Everyone close to Lan is being tortured except his mom, but his mom hates her life because her husband's being tortured, and her son won't stop playing with his her son won't stop jacking in all over the place. I know he's a teenage boy, but come on, that's ridiculous. Hi, Minita. Yeah, you just get Proto Man, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. They made a little 3D model for Proto Man and everything. I wonder if he has voice clips. I wonder. Is there any content creator who explains game development on the business side? Specifically, I don't know. I don't think there are very many content creators who have worked in games at all in the first place. I know, like, Bunny Hop has, like, dipped his toes into it for some videos. but I know I've also argued with them about the veracity of some of it. So I don't think there's anyone who specializes in that kind of thing. Oh wait, there's some follow-up questions here. I study business, and when people scream, why won't they delay the game, or why don't they make something original, I feel the answer is either 1, delaying the project means you have to reinvest money on marketing as well as development, otherwise people may forget and you have to compete with other games. 2, making a game is a challenge where failure can result in losing jobs. That's why some devs. Yeah, I mean, you're right, absolutely. You know, like, franchises are safe. Franchises are where the big money's at. Like, that's without a doubt. And yeah, delaying projects means your marketing gets all fucked up. It means the game costs a bunch more to make. It means a lot of things. Ultimately, there is some stupid stuff that goes on in big game publishers, but I do think that 99.9% of consumers have less than an idea what's going on, you know? I'm not saying I have 100% of an idea either, but it's always entertaining when armchair critics say, well, why didn't you just do this to fix the game? And it's like, well, I'm sure there's 30 reasons they didn't do that, you know? But that being said, I don't know any content creators who specifically cover that, I think. Not in any big way, anyway. Maybe some small one I don't know about, but I know. What's that fucking channel where they have the cartoon characters portraying them and they speak in pitched up voices? God, what's the channel called? Not Game Explain. Extra Credits. I know Extra Credits does stuff like that, but oh yeah, he does have voice clips. It's awesome. Extra Credits does stuff like that, but there's been a lot of times where I've watched an Extra Credits video and some of the stuff they've said is like questionable or wrong, or like is specific to a certain company. Like they'll make a blanket statement when actually that's just something specific to one company or something like that. So I don't think there's any one specific person. Head to end area via or on area 2. Dope. We can do that. Yeah, they're very hit and miss. That's appropriate. Because some of their videos are good. To be honest, I don't really watch their videos anymore because there was so much that was like slightly incorrect and debatable, and like so much that was guesswork and like estimation that it kind of bothered me. But yeah. Oh no, yeah, the No Clip documentaries are really good. Because they're always just interviews straight with the people. Yeah, No Clip is really fantastic. Yeah. That's one I can totally get behind. No problem. Oh, we got the no music bug. Getting this bug sucks. Okay, it's back. No, why did I even bother charging my buster? Oh my god, the range. This is a disaster. This is a complete disaster. LP cancelled. What's the fastest way to Oron area? I actually really don't remember. Oh, she's a cute Nanabi. Like, if I keep just walking through AC/DC area, I will get to it eventually. That much I'm pretty sure is certain. You can do it, Hikari. Wow, thanks, Meteor. Fucking ass. Oh yeah, I got the shield. There we go. Fuck, what am I doing? The shield's so good. Okay, I gotta use the shield. That's the easy solution here. I played the Japanese Monster Hunter Stories demo back when that came out. It was fun. It's really, really polished. But it's also really slow. Like, it was a really slow game, so I was like, you know what? Don't know if I'm interested in this. Here comes the Akari. It's really crazy polished, though, Monster Hunter Stories, and it's, like, fucking beautiful on the 3DS as well. Probably one of the best looking 3DS games, if not the best looking. It's incredible looking. Like, it's crazy.
Here we go, Hikari.
Shield's a bit. You press B and then backwards, like, very quickly.
Keep it up.
It's not slower than regular Monster Hunter, but bear in mind, I hate the speed of Monster Hunter in the first place, so. If it had a speed increaser, Vizela Nemesis, I didn't notice it, because I was playing the Japanese version, so. Oh yeah, this guy's nothing. Right. No. That being said, I'm not actually, like, interested in playing it, really, so.
You can do it, Hikari. Keep it up.
Max says, as a business guy, I feel reasoning why publishers do some questionable stuff. For example, Capcom's Marvel Infinite, people questioning roster. I feel hang on. It's a little hard to parse. Yeah, it's a little hard to parse, but I mean, there's almost always a good reason for any given stupid decision happening.
Here we go, Hikari.
You just don't get to see the discussion that led to that decision, so it looks awful. Monster Hunter World looks cool. Again, I'm not really big on Monster Hunter, so like, not sure if I'll be into it. I played the Monster Hunter Double Cross, the Monster Hunter Double Cross demo on I played the Monster Hunter Double Cross demo on my Switch the other day, and it just reminded me how much I don't like playing Monster Hunter.
You can do
It's
it,
crazy.
Hikari.
I wish I liked playing it, but I don't like playing it. Fuck. I didn't think it would go for that, actually. Yeah, the new Overwatch costumes are sick, Commando Joe. I like them a lot. I also agree with you, Art Florpheus. I really prefer games like Soul Sack, Freedom Wars, Tokiden, God Eater. Like, I feel like they've taken the formula and evolved on it, whereas I feel like Monster Hunter is just kind of... Like, there have been improvements for sure, but, like, I feel like it's kind of... I don't know.
Here it comes, Hikari.
I just find it a little dull, I guess. I don't feel like particularly articulate today. Apologies.
Keep it up.
Yeah, the rope thing does seem pretty cool in Monster Hunter World. Every hunting game slowly catching up to the technology Freedom Wars invented. I remember, I think it was on Reddit or something. I made a post like that, where I was just like, I really dig that they have the rope going in Monster Hunter World. And I appreciate the trend that all hunting games are just grabbing tech from Freedom Wars, because Tokiden did it as well, of course. People don't like when you say that. People don't like when you insinuate that a hunting game can be better than Monster Hunter. Actually, I think one of the reasons that I mean, I don't like Monster Hunter because I don't like playing it anyway. Like, it's really slow. Like, fuck, I tried playing Double Cross just the other day, and I was like, damn, don't like this game. Which sucks, because I want to like the game, but it's just, it just doesn't click with me. But one of my least favorite things about Monster Hunter is also, like, a lot of the community. Not all the community, mind you, but a lot of the community is really, really elitist about, like, other hunting games being Monster Hunter clones. And it's like, boy, how about you fuck off? Like, how about you fuck off, you know? Like Monster Hunter, which just flagrantly snatched what Phantasy Star was doing, which just flagrantly snatched stuff from other games in the first place. Like, and really, we're gonna get upset about which game's the original, which game's the derivative. Like, come on. The community is not. They're not toxic and awful. It's actually like a really nice community, the Monster Hunter community. But the moment you want to talk about another hunting game, it's a disaster. It just, every time in my experience, it's just a disaster, and it fucking sucks. And it's, again, it's not a given. It's not like everyone's like that or anything, obviously. You know. Oh fuck, that was bad. Just I've seen it a lot in my experience, and it annoyed me. That should work, right? Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Okay, let's go to Scilab area. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Code Vein too. That being said, Code Vein's not. Code Vein's more of a Souls style game.
Here it comes, Niakari.
Yeah, get cooked. Ah, messed up my shield. I'm actually super not caught up on Made in Abyss. I've fallen behind on like all the Amazon anime, actually. I'm still caught up on Crunchyroll stuff because it's become such a routine to check Crunchyroll. But I'm not there yet with checking stuff on Amazon. Oh, the schedule is up. It's on Twitter right now. I accidentally fucked it up, but I was too tired last night to correct it. But the schedule, yeah, it's up on Twitter. I just need to re-edit it real quick because I forgot to put in. I forgot to type in Anarchy Reigns in its slot on the 22nd or whatever.
Keep it up.
So I need to go back and re-edit the image, but it is up on Twitter minus Anarchy Reigns. If you're curious. Yeah, that's certainly true, VZLA Nemesis, about hunting games. VZLA Nemesis points out it's not that they're worse, or it's not necessarily that other hunting games are worse games, but there's a lot less content to them usually. That's 100% true, yeah. Since Monster Hunter's like, gosh, I don't even know how many iterations in. Like, well, fuck, I got stuffed. Like, Monster Hunter's got tons of content every time, for sure. For good reason. And other hunting games are just playing catch up still.
Keep it up.
Especially Freedom Wars. Freedom Wars, as much as I adore Freedom Wars, it was very light on enemy variety. Yeah, Commando Joe, you're still playing God Eater Resurrection, right?
You can do it, Hikari.
Real talk, the first God Eater kinda sucks. Like, I don't feel too bad saying that game sucks. Because, like, the first God Eater... Because God Eater Resurrection's a remake of God Eater Burst, which was an improved version of the original God Eater, right? And the original God Eater... It only had, like, 5, 6, 7 monsters, maybe 8. And it didn't have the stuff like in Freedom Wars where they have, like, iterative monsters that have different pieces of gear on them or anything. So it had a really limited selection of monsters. So for the first maybe 70% of God Eater Resurrection, you're fighting, like, 5 monsters who are, like, always the same and who are kind of boring. And at least, and at least Freedom Wars had, like, a solution to that by making... Fuck, can't block anything. At least Freedom Wars had, like, a solution to that by having the monsters be, like, iterative. Where, like, in Freedom Wars you could fight a regular abductor who stands like a skeleton. And you can get him with laser beams on his shoulders, or with rockets, or with shields, or, you know, there'd be variants to them. And that was actually a really smart idea for a hunting game. I really, really dug that. But of course, going back to the first God Eater / God Eater Resurrection, kind of sucks to play. Because, like, forever and ever, you're fighting a tiny selection of static monsters that never change. Yeah, the modular monsters in Freedom Wars was just such a fun, smart idea. That's one of the many reasons that it sucks that we never got a follow-up, and I don't know whether we will necessarily, because, like, holy shit, Freedom Wars was actually, like, doing new cool stuff. Yeah, I've seen Lawbreakers, it's cool. I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a more balanced Overwatch or anything, but... I don't know enough about the balance to say whether that's accurate, but it looks cool, that's for sure. I don't really have any plans to play it. I'm not too big into online multiplayer shooters. Yeah, definitely fighting other, like, character-like enemies in Freedom Wars was really tough. It was much better in the North American version than in the Japanese version. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played the Japanese 1.0 version of Freedom Wars, but fuck, it had problems. It had real problems that got ironed out for the Western release. The Western release we got, it was like version 1.13 or something like that. We got it many patches in already. But one of the problems was, like, the enemies who were other sinners like you, they could, like, hit stun you infinitely. They could trap you and hit stun infinitely, I should say. And it was really not fun. Opinion on Artifact? I have nothing good to say about Artifact. Artifact is Valve's new Dota card game. I have nothing good to say about it. I'm already skeptical enough about Dota 2, because it's like, oh, you took this thing that fans make, and you just turned it into this big commercial thing for yourselves? Wow. Great going, guys. That's awesome, you know? power of businesses, right? Oh wow, I'm almost dead. How'd that happen? How did that happen?
Better luck next.
Oh, nice. Got an HP drop. Is that like the first time that's happened to us all playthrough? That's crazy. But yeah, I have nothing but cynicism for Artifact. I like all the, you know, let's make digital trading card games where people buy a bunch of booster packs. It's like just getting in on that. Just hop in on that business model. The shoe's really good, but it's fucking huge. I only have 22 bug frags anyway. At least in real card games, there's like... sorry, when I say real, I mean physical. At least in physical card games, there's like a commitment where the company's got to go like, well, we have to print shit. We have to make sure the game's good. Digital card games, it's like, I don't know. I'm just really cynical about digital card games. Like, I think it's just because I like card-based games so much. Like I'm playing this game right now, you know? And now every company wants to make sure they make a big digital card game to rake in those mega bucks. When all I want to play is like a single-player Yu-Gi-Oh game where you just get your packs at the shop, right? I don't know. I'm just being cynical about it, so... Fuck, this area is just a maze. Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force is fucking awesome. Absolutely, it's a great example.
Here it comes, Nico.
Yeah, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. It's alright. Like, it's good. I played it actually quite a bit. But at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's just another fucking gacha game, you know? It's like...
Keep it up.
Yeah, I saw the announcement of Artifact where the crowd booed it. I was kind of right there with it. Also, like, because it's Dota, and I still feel really cynical about Dota, where it's like... This is Dark Chip? Yeah, great, more Dark Chips. Where it's like, yeah, we took this big thing that a bunch of fans of Warcraft made, and we made our own game out of it. We super commercialized this mod that people made. Like, I feel really cynical about that. Even if there was legal ground for it, it's like...
You did great.
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast Spider-Man does still release some single-player stuff, like,
You can do it, Nico.
fucking, what's it called? House on the Hill. I don't remember the full name of it. Shit. Oh, he can operate on crack panels, of course. I don't know if they still manufacture new single-player games, though. That's true. House on Haunted Hill, thank you. But that's an old game. Maybe they don't manufacture new ones. Betrayal at House on the Hill? Yeah, Betrayal at House on the Hill. That sounds like the right name.
Keep it up.
Okay, we gotta fight to prove our ability.
Here we go, Hikari. You did great.
I don't know why it is. I don't know why I'm so cynical about digital card games. I don't know why. I really don't. Because I love card games.
Here it comes.
There's just something about it. And I really can't put my finger on it. I feel like a huge hypocrite. And I acknowledge that I think I'm being a huge hypocrite. But I wish I could just figure it out. Because I don't know what it is. Maybe it is the lack of cardboard. Maybe that's what it is. I think it's just because like I kind of feel like, I mean, obviously everyone loves, you know, Magic the Gathering and big card games and shit, for sure. I'm not saying people at these companies don't love those games, you know. But I don't know, it's something about the feel of the game where it's just like, everything's just, I don't know, they're all just trying to capture that same, fuck, I don't even know, man. Like, I feel like it's a cash grab, but what makes that any different from, like, Wizards of the Coast making a new card game? You know, is that a cash grab all of a sudden, you know? Maybe it's because they're always based off of existing IPs. Like, maybe if it weren't Hearthstone, I wouldn't feel so cynical about it. You know, maybe if it weren't a fucking World of Warcraft card game or whatever the fuck it's called. I forget. It has Warcraft in the subtitle at some point, right? I think. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know I don't need to go back in here, but there was an item I left that I'd like to get. Yeah, and I know Wizards are making Magic Arena, but that's not a new card game. It's just a new Magic digital client.
You can do it, Hikari.
If I'm not mistaken, it's not actually a new card game. Is that, like, I might be crazy, but I was under the impression that new Magic Arena was just Magic the Gathering, but a new client. Damn, I should have used my buster, or my sword rather. I knocked him away, which is like explicitly the worst thing Proto Man could do.
Keep it up.
Yeah, I'd like to play Little Witch Academia on the PS4 when it comes out, for sure.
You can do it, Hikari. job.
Yeah, Perpetual Daydreamer, if you're having stream issues today, you might want to refresh your browser. I'm doing good on this side, so. What is this? What is it? Oh, this must be HP memory. That must be an HP Plus that only Mega Man can pick up, or a what's the other one? The one that increases the size of your deck can be. Yeah, Drek the best. I do anticipate finishing Pyre before the schedule's out. In which case, like, I'll just schedule something else there. But I wanted to schedule more than enough slots to make sure we actually manage to finish the game.
I'm impressed.
Hey Takahata 101, we're playing real Mega Man games. I don't know if you've ever played a real Mega Man game, or if you're one of those people who just plays the platformers, but welcome. Kurt, did you have a Mega Man game when you were a kid? Did you play Mega Man as a kid at all? Cause I'm curious which one you played. Was it Vanilla Mega Man or Mega Man X, or was it maybe Battle Network? Because me, when I was a child, oh, you played Battle Network too? No kidding! Look at that. Kurt plays real Mega Man games.
Here we go.
So I was gonna say, when I was a kid, Battle Network was the one, right? It was the one that was actually coming out. I know Wooly's giving me shit in the past. Well, he did, but then he kind of understood after a while. He was like, "Really? How could you have a childhood with that Mega Man?" And it's like, it was the Mega Man coming out, and also it's good. Really? But I played Mega Man X as a kid. I had it better. No, Wooly, that was just what you had when you were a kid. That was just what I had. That was just what we had. We had Battle Network, and we loved it because it was fucking good. Yeah, I don't sound a thing like Wooly. I'm sure Taka could do a really good Wooly voice, but he'd probably be pulled off stage because it was too offensive. Let's get Roll out there. Oh fuck, did I fuck up? I fucked up. I thought this looped around. It does not loop around.
Here it comes, Yukari.
Oh yeah, so Kurt just linked in the chat Re-Legend, which is a Kickstarter that's happening right now. That's kind of like somewhere between Harvest Moon and Monster Hunter and Pokemon, and it's doing a lot of stuff. Oop, damn it. You can grow crops, you can capture monsters. Fuck, I keep hitting that button. You can do a bunch of stuff. Like, kind of like a simulation RPG, I guess. Not full JRPG. Looks really good. It looks like really nice. I don't know, actually, I don't know why I haven't backed it yet. I'll probably do that right after this stream now. But yeah, I saw it last week and it's looking really sharp. Hang on, I see Max asks a big long question.
Here we go, Yukari.
Max asks, do you feel the Platinum games are now in limbo? Activision keeps them in budget game sector, Nier is more Yoko Taro game than Platinum, and they have not made a big, great game since Bayo 2. No, I really don't. Platinum's absolutely not in limbo right now. 0%. They're working on Lost Order with Matsuno, and Cygames. They're working on the Grand Blue Fantasy game, which does look to be a pretty big game. They're working on something that's going to be on the Switch, which we don't know whether that's with Nintendo or not. I don't think for a second Platinum's in limbo. They've got, like, there's already 2 projects I can point at and say, well, those exist. They have, you know, they have stuff. I have zero concern. I feel like a lot of people feel like Platinum's like this broke, destitute company that's like barely scraping by and stuff, but like, I don't know, they seem to ship games. They seem to ship games and hit their dates, which means they're getting paid, you know. Like, game companies aren't paid purely on royalties at all. Royalties are usually just a bonus. So it's like, hey, you shipped the Wonderful 101, guess what? Nintendo paid you everything they promised for the Wonderful 101, you know? So... Taka says he is the Wonderful 101. Taka, if you've never played the Wonderful 101, you gotta play it. It's like, it's so uplifting, that game. It's crazy. Oh, it's one of the fucking Meteor dudes. The Wonderful 101 is so uplifting. It's nuts. It's like, oh yeah, things can be really good. Boycott the Wii U. Pretty sure you already did that. Can I just reflect? Oh, but it'll only hit the rock. Oh, nice. He's right in front of me. Let's see if this hits in time.
Keep it up.
It's all good, dog. I think there's actually at least one other game other than Star Fox Zero that lets you unlock amiibo content. What game was it? Star Fox, because I know Star Fox Zero wasn't the only game that let you unlock like amiibo locked content by playing the game. I know it's one that a lot of people quote as the only one, but it's not the only one. There is another one for sure, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, do I think they're in creative limbo? Sorry, your first post didn't mention creativity. Like they have not made their own big games since Bayo 2. They tried with Scalebound, and yeah, Scalebound didn't. Yeah, Scalebound obviously didn't pan out. Because I would say Scalebound. You know, like Scalebound was a big creative thing, and for one reason or another, it got canceled. You know, I would think that that's a, you know, regardless of what happened to Scalebound, I would think that Scalebound's a demonstrator that they still can, you know, can do it. But I mean, you know, give it time. Like let's be real. Scalebound. When was it canceled? Like, I think this perspective will really help. Scalebound was canceled January 2017. It's been 7 months. It's been like barely over half a year. So just give it some time. We'll see. We'll see a new big creative game from them, I'm sure. You know, but it's been a very small period of time. You know. Bearing in mind their games take years to ship, you know. Wide Blade, man. V Wide Blade, you know what, fuck it, let's get Wide Blade. Let's just do it. Oh, Mega Cannon. Oh, we're getting to the fun chips. We're getting to the big chips. Yeah, when Microsoft saw the bill and they went, whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Still bummed about Scalebound, obviously. Like, obviously there was something up with development, or they wouldn't have cut it, you know. If the road ahead was perfectly smooth, I don't think there would have been,
You did great.
I don't think there would have been a problem, you know. But I'm inclined to think it was probably a combination of things, you know. I know a lot of people want to say it was, you know, it's just Microsoft hungry to kill it because, I don't know, because reasons. I've seen people allege that they just wanted to kill it, and it's like, for why? That's just stupid business. There's got to be more to it than that. We just don't know. So I remember who comes up here. Dark Mega Man? Yeah, here we go. Dark Mega. You know, now that I'm playing this as a grown 25-year-old man, this is kind of stupid. Oh, it should have been Nega Man. You're right. It should have been Nega Man. But yeah, the scalebound situation sucks, but I'm sure it wasn't without reason, you know? Scalebound was like fucking ridiculously ambitious too. I do remember there was rumor of them having trouble getting it going on the Xbox One, that is to say. And I'm not surprised. Like, remember, it was like a big 4-player co-op, giant bosses, open world, riding, like, not only character action characters, but character action characters who ride, like, huge dragons who can fly through this open world co-op game. Like, Scalebound was fucking crazy. It was, like, by far the biggest game Platinum had ever made. Or had ever been making, I should say. I'm really not surprised to hear, or I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, hardware troubles, you know? Because again, the game had to support the base Xbox One, which, you know, that's not a weak machine, but it's you know, certainly weaker than a PS4, and certainly, like, as we've seen some multi-plat games not even running at 1080p, it's like, yeah, I'm not surprised Scalebound might have had trouble, technically.
What do you want, Hikari?
Yeah, Minita says Scalebound was the reason he bought and sold his Xbox One, still bummed. Yeah, I mean, I bought my Xbox One for Scalebound and for the Phantom Dust remake. Like, and I you know what, in all fairness, I guess Killer Instinct as well. And it's like, okay, I got Killer Instinct, and that was better than expected, and we got way more content than expected. Phantom Dust shit-canned, although in the end I'm kind of happy I got shit-canned, and we got a really nice HD port of it. And then Scalebound, just, yeah, done. Do you think Scalebound could have fallen prey to the same reason why Platinum's TMNT game was bad? Because the enemies were damage sponges because of multiplayer? I don't think so. I don't really think so. That's not a reason to shut down a game, you know, because that's something you can change. You just change the HP values. You just change the, you know, like, you just tailor stuff. That's not like a reason to can a game, really. Not a good reason, anyway. I don't know when we're gonna do more Phantom Dust multiplayer. T4. I don't know. Right now, my priority. Like real talk for a second. I know we don't real talk too often. Right now, my priority with the schedule is I want to get through Mega Man and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and Pyre. I want to catch up, and I want to try not to add stuff to the schedule right now, because it's. I've noticed that these are the worst bits of the schedule, and these are where everything gets problematic with the schedule. Is when I get caught up in 2, maybe, and then 3 LPs. It starts to fall apart, and the idea of having a schedule becomes like a huge pain in the ass, not just for me, but like for everyone, because it's like, oh shit, now there's 3 games, so you don't get to see as much game variety. So I want to kind of rectify. I know I'm not really speaking straight right now, but I want to kind of rectify that situation and like finish these 3 games before I put new stuff on, really. Which is why, like, this month is so dry compared to other months. And also, like, I'm sure you guys all know I'm like working on a big project. I mean, it's listed in the Q&A below, and I've not been super quiet about it in the past. Or I've not been quiet about the fact that I am working on something, I should say. I've been very quiet about the contents, but the other day we got some important contracts signed, and like it's, as a project, it's like genuinely really ramping up hard. So like I want to kind of finish these LPs, because I think in September I might have to stream even less, because I'll have to actually work a lot more on stuff. So real talk, I'm not too keen to add stuff to the schedule right now, because I just want to catch up and get it to a controllable place. And also, like, it's backlogged too on stuff where it's like, I promised Police Knots and I haven't been able to deliver Police Knots, and like finishing Anima and doing Elite Beat Agents in a Wendon, you know, so. Oh, I don't know, Bread Assassin. They did good multiplayer with Anarchy Reigns. Granted, that was PvP as opposed to PvE, but. Thank you, Perpetual Daydreamer. Thank you guys for all being super understanding. I actually really appreciate it. Sometimes it gets a little scary where it's like, you know, I worry that I'm disappointing you guys, because I have a hard time being super organized, and I have a hard time keeping the schedule consistent. And I struggle at it, and I fail at it regularly. And sometimes I worry that I disappoint some of you guys, but I mean, I don't think that's actually the case, but sometimes I do worry about that, so. Time to break into a boat. Nope, gotta talk to Yai. Would you be able to kill Mega Man? Yes, I'll kill my brother.
What is it, Hikari?
So I guess we go to talk to Yai. I assume we're going to talk to Yai. That makes sense. She's the only hotshot I can think of right now, so. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I need to, like, open up my gamepad and remove the ZR and ZL buttons permanently. Oh, shit. Yai doesn't have one? She was my only plan. Only the most elite CEOs of the world's corporations and a few princesses. Do I know any of them? Oh, Magnet Man's master. Surely Magnet Man's master. Yeah, there we go. Great, okay. That's true, Commando Joe. Nightman's operator is a princess. So yeah, they both serve this purpose. Because in Colonel version, you'd get Nightman from the character who's standing in Tesla's place. It's true. Tesla wanted to go on a date. I would have went on a date with her. It's fine. That would have been no problem. Fuck.
What happened?
Do I go to the boat or do I go to Char? Oh, go home and rest up. Okay. There's a lot of those in the game. Go home and rest up. Makes sense, though. You are a kid. Get ready for the big party tomorrow. Need to remove him. Now Lan puts on his tuxedo. I wish Lan had an alternate costume here. That'd actually be pretty cool. If your father weren't being tortured, it would sure be nice to go on a cruise. Max says, all the videos about Scalebound that were shown were kind of meh. Like, yeah, you ride a dragon and he kind of bites something, it turns into Panzer Dragoon mode, but nothing special. All cool stuff was mentioned behind closed doors. I don't really agree. There was a huge boss fight that they showed with a big crab monster. I think that's pretty demonstrative of the scale of the multiplayer. And even just, you know, looking around in their footage when they pan the camera around, you can see how vast the world is and stuff, you know. I don't necessarily agree. I do know that there are some details that we've only heard about and we never did get to see. Like how some of the action bounces back and forth between the character and the dragon, and how the character action was really intimate in that sense, but I think that we've seen more to it than just that amount. We also saw a fairly large amount of like on-foot gameplay, you know, including like the Devil Trigger and stuff like that. You know, bear in mind I'm a huge mark for Platinum, so obviously I'm gonna maintain that stance, but oh, someone asked before which was my favorite Platinum game. Probably Nier Automata at this point. Probably that. Otherwise, Wonderful 101, I guess. The first Bayonetta plays better, but Wonderful 101 is just so... it's just so special when you get to the end. Well, I mean, you know, Max, whether it looked fun or not is kind of up to you. I don't really agree with the notion that they didn't show fun, or that, like, the main character using slow moves means it wasn't fun, you know? Yeah, I have a couple quibbles with Bayonetta 2. Like, Bayonetta 2 has a lot less fights against just tough enemy groups than the first game. It's like, it's almost like a boss rush at some points. And a lot of boss fights where you fight flying in the air, your moveset is like heavily restricted during those fights. You don't get the full moveset. Even though you can still jump and shit, it doesn't treat it like you're on the ground, and you have like an adjusted, smaller moveset. So I always thought that was kind of a bummer. Also, like, the gameplay, Bayonetta 2's gameplay kind of polarizes around getting your Umbran Climax going, and then just slamming away with Umbran Climax. And I think that kind of sucks, because the first game, there was a lot, like, the first game had more options, but Bayonetta 2 is all about, like, get Umbran Climax, go ham, you know? Umbran Climax, I think, was a bad thing to add to Bayonetta. Or at least in the way it was, I think it was a bad thing to add to the game. I find Bayonetta 2, like, I would say Bayonetta 2 is a lot more fun to play without it, but playing without it kind of sucks, because then your damage output is, like, vastly reduced. Yeah, Nier Automata is definitely still one of my favorite games of all time. Bread Assassin, definitely. That hasn't cooled yet, for sure. I love the fat kid sprite. It's cute. You just want to stick your fingers in his nose. Yeah, Bayo 1's not perfect either. Definitely. Yeah, the first Bayo is not perfect either, but like I feel like the core combat, while it's a little bit stiffer, the core combat has like more options at all given time, and it like encourages you to do a bunch of different stuff, whereas the second game is just like, nah, get Umbran Climax and then just go ham. Yeah, and it makes you not use your finishing moves as much either in Umbran Climax, so. Max says he feels like Nier felt more like a Yoko Taro game than a Platinum game. You have the combat and you have all the tools, but the game, the enemies don't push you in situations where you have to use all the tools. But, you know, that's kind of why I appreciate Platinum's work on it, because, you know, they explicitly said before the game came out they were making it more like the first Nier so that people who are fans of it could appreciate it. And they were able to, you know, they were able to rise above the style of their own games, and they were able to make, you know, the style of someone else's game very convincingly, but also better than it's ever been done before. You know? Sure, it's not as complex, it's not as intricate as like other Platinum titles like Bayonetta, but you know, they were able to do what they set out to do, and that's why I appreciate it as a Platinum game, because they, like, you know, they took someone else's gameplay style, they replicated it better than it's ever been, and they added their own flair to it, you know? Oh, shit. Yeah, the Switch, I think Nier Automata is my favorite Platinum game. And because it's like, that's why I feel like it's my favorite Platinum game, because even if all the writing and all the set pieces had been the same by another company, it wouldn't have been executed as well without Platinum, is what I feel. I feel like very few companies would have been able to execute to that level and really like nail that feeling of intense action that Automata delivers in its key moments. Spin it around for left and right. Propels all light and always reflects me. Okay, yeah. Alright. And it's like, it's toned down in the action sense, but it's also like, it's also dialed up in its own ways. You know, like, it's the first time Platinum's really done like an open world thing. Obviously Ninja Turtles and Transformers had hints of open world. And it was, you know, they were somewhat successful, but those games are obviously really like controlled in terms of scope. Nier Automata, with like its vast openness, was like, it was pretty impressive for Platinum, and I was happy they were able to deliver that at 60 FPS as well. Like, it's impressive. I think people underestimate how hard it is to get a game running at 60, like consistently, especially on a console where you have to optimize really hard. Especially when the game is as good looking as Nier Automata too. So. One more left. This is one thing I hope I never need. That's great. And the last one is the mirror. It's not the mirror? I thought for sure it was the mirror. Is it this door? I thought the crux of the description was about reflecting, but I guess there's a trick to it. This dude, right? It repels all light and always reflects me. Okay, no, it's not a mirror. That it repels all light. Oh, Max, don't worry. I don't think you're dragging on the game. I just do think it's still really impressive, and Platinum put fucking good work in it, you know? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it does sound like Vanta Black. You're totally right. I'm actually not really sure what I'm looking for here. This puzzle made for 3-year-olds is confusing me. Yeah, it's a subject, dude. Right. The puzzle neatly is a riddle. It repels all light and always reflects me. Oh, and always reflects me. It's the sofa. So, in fact, I was looking for the thing it was reflecting. Alright. Do you watch Raycivic videos? That name seems familiar, but let me Google it. Raycivic. I don't think so. Oh, no, I don't. I'm familiar with his videos, but I don't watch his videos, yeah. One of the things I always liked about Mega Man Battle Network was you'd get to a place like this boat, and you'd look around and you'd see all the life jackets and all the emergency supplies, and you'd be like, man, I can't wait until 20 minutes from now when we need all those emergency supplies really badly. It was always like, I always feel like I'm walking into an area and like assessing how we're gonna solve the threat. Before the threat even happens, it's like, you know this is gonna go bad. We still have Proto Man, of course, though. Oh, here we go. Here's the disaster. Engine room's been hit by what? What does the kid think about this? What rocking? What? It's not the lottery number. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought it might be the lottery number. I didn't remember that it said lottery number explicitly, so I guess I'm the idiot there. Oh, it's not the exact same track in every Battle Network game. If I remember right, they did redo this track a few times. I'd like to do the bonus bosses after I beat the game. Yeah, I keep thinking of the Queen Zenobia when I'm on this ship. I'm super excited to replay through Revelations and Revelations 2 on the Switch. Even though I've already finished Revelations 2 like a million fucking times. Ah, here we go. Double, oh, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Double 1 and 9 2 tonight makes 11. This is fucking stupid. We're literally all gonna die. Double 1, 9, 2 tonight, something 11. We're missing a character. What would tonight be? Double 1 and 9, 2 tonight makes 11. I'm not in the mental state to solve this right now. I'm also thinking that Ancient Toko, like exactly what you got is what I'm thinking. Oh, not, yeah, exactly what you got is what I was thinking. Nope, because I thought tonight to 8, I don't fucking know. Yep, that's it. I don't really know how tonight makes 11. It should give you a 9, but hey. It's like 2 plus 9 equals 11. I don't think it's that intuitive that a word that starts with the letters N and I necessarily means 9, but hey. Oh. Kids have time to solve these things. Us adults don't have time for that. Oops. Yeah, the Proto Man line, still so good. Sorry. Literally go in the opposite direction. Nope, items on the other side. Damn it. Which game do you feel was hurt by the timing of its release? He quotes Rocket League as an example of a game that was hurt by the timing of its release.
Here it comes.
Well, not Rocket League, sorry. He Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Powered Battle Cars, he quotes as being hurt by the timing of its release. I don't think Supersonic Rocket Powered Acrobatic Battle Cars was hurt by the timing of its release. I actually don't agree with that at all. I think it was hurt because it was a fucking weird game, and like, why were people gonna get into that game? People only got into Rocket League because they gave it away free on PS Plus, and because like Steam was a much better network at that point than Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cards. I don't think it necessarily was the timing of its release. I think it was the method of release that fucked up Battle Cars rather than the timing. I'm inclined to say Titanfall 2. That being said, it was EA. It was EA, you know, who released Battlefield then, so like they knew what they were doing. They're the publisher. They took responsibility for it, you know. If it was actually a fuck up, Respawn would be shut down. You know what I mean? Like they clearly knew what they were doing with that, even if it looks silly. But I guess it did fuck it up a bit. Even if they knew what they were doing, it did fuck it up a bit.
Battle routine set.
Execute.
I think Battleborn. I do think Battleborn having to go up against Overwatch was kind of a bad timing thing.
You can do it, Hikari. Keep it up.
I tend to think that it's not often. That games get fucked over just because of their release date.
Hikari.
Like it's pretty much always a second circumstance in conjunction. I think.
Not good in.
Oh, you know what? You know what's a game that got fucked over by its release date? Disaster Report 4, where the Tohoku earthquake happened.
Do it, Hikari.
And they were like, you know what? It would probably be kind of insensitive of us to release this earthquake game right after the earthquake. And then they had to shut down the company. It was really bad. I'm glad Disaster Report 4 is finally coming out, but holy shit.
Battle routine set.
Execute.
Oh, thanks, Skull Kid. That's sweet of you.
Here it comes, Hikari.
Fuck. What the fuck? This is actually a really nasty situation. Yeah, CVP. I am planning to play City Shrouded in Shadow. Game looks fucking sick. I guess Star Fox 2 as well would be a victim of bad timing. That's true.
I'm impressed. Hikari.
Oh, you meant not only release date, but the state of the market at the time? I mean, lots of games then. If you're talking state of the market, like, you know,
I'm impressed.
Vanquish, Anarchy Reigns, pretty much all, like, a lot of earlier Platinum stuff, you know. People just weren't buying games as much, you know. Now we're in a really good place. People are buying games all the
Battle
time.
routine set.
Reviews are good.
Execute.
Like, everything's doing well nowadays. Obviously, there's like occasional ones where it's like, yeah, okay, Battleborn, bad
Here we
timing.
go, Hikari.
Evolve, bad launch. Evolve, awful launch, you know. But generally speaking, everything's doing pretty well these days. And we also have more games coming out than ever. So it's like, even if there's like a handful of games that are like doing not so hot, it's like, yeah, but we had like 30 other games come out in that same month that did fine.
Better luck next time.
Things are pretty nice right now. I know a lot of people feel like right now is like the worst period, and it's like, nah, not at all. Not for sales, not for, like, I don't know. Now everything's fine right now. Everything's kind of nice right now. The worst thing we have right now is like microtransactions and loot boxes, which suck hard. Yeah, what was that? This sneaky dude. Damn it, Sneak Man. Please make your way to the Fiesta room. Holy shit. Still feels bad when Yakuza 0, Nier, and Neo sold less than For Honor and Tom Clancy combined. I don't understand where you're coming from. Yakuza 0 is not, like, none of those games are gonna touch For Honor and Tom Clancy. I assume you're talking about Wildlands. Like Ubisoft is so good at marketing, and their games those are really high quality games no matter how you slice it. Like, those games deserve to do really, really well. You know? Like, of course Yakuza 0, Nier, and Neo are not going to do as well. Like, of course they're not going to do as well. It's not worth getting upset over it. It's not worth feeling bad over it. Like, those are niche titles. Like, I find that a weird statement. Like, And I will point out, Yakuza 0, Nier, and Neo have all done amazing. Those games are doing amazing numbers. They're doing so well. Games like that don't do those numbers. You know, that's why they didn't get big marketing, was because games like that just don't sell those numbers. And like, these games are all selling like far, far higher than I would have thought, you know? It also bums me out when people look at the game industry like it's like, oh, it's a bummer this thing did well. And it's like, everyone should be successful. Everyone who puts in work should be successful, you know? I want Ubisoft to be successful. I want EA to be successful. I want Activision to be successful. I want everyone to be successful. A rising tide raises all boats, or whatever, you know? I want everyone in the industry to have jobs. I want my friends and peers to have jobs, and, you know, it's like, I'd rather everyone be successful than have For Honor and Wildlands sell poorly just so Nier and Neo and Yakuza can look like they did better, you know? Like, Wildlands is gonna sell fucking crazy numbers by the time it's done. It's already over 5 mil, right? Ghost Recon Wildlands? For some reason I'm thinking 8 mil, but that seems too high. Ghost Recon 5 million. Is that right? Yeah, it sold 1.62 mil in launch month. Oh, it was the beta had 6.8 mil players. That's why I'm thinking of that crazy high number. They're doing like so good, you know. Also, like, I have a hard time having that kind of like sympathy when it's like you look at Yakuza 3 and 4 and how they bombed so insanely hard. Like, Yakuza 4 was a fucking crazy bomb, and then everyone went and blamed Sega, when it's like, but you literally could have bought the game, and you just didn't buy the game, and now you're upset because Sega's not localizing them. And then people get upset for 3-4 years, and then the 5th one comes out, and it does well, and it's like, well, no shit, the fifth one did well. You guys complained about it for years. Like, it was only the absence of Yakuza that made you realize you actually wanted Yakuza, you know? I'm sorry. I'm being miserable right now. Yeah, honestly, it's in my mind, it's fine if, you know, the game industry is more, if big games are polarized more about casual or cinematic experiences. That's okay. You know, people are gonna make what they're gonna make, and tastes will change with time, and you know, core companies are gonna keep making games focused at core audiences, like Platinum, for example, you know, or like Obsidian, or you know, I think we're doing pretty good right now. I'm happy with the state of video games right now. Definitely, I'm really happy with it. There's very little right now that really irks me. It's pretty much just like loot boxes and microtransactions. Those are like the only things that irk me, because they kind of prey on consumers in a way I don't agree with. Whereas like Uncharted 4 being a more casual game than Jak and Daxter is like, well, that's, yeah, that doesn't really bother me. The only problem with the state of the game industry right now is the amount of dark chips that are around. Everyone's got dark chips, and it's a real problem. Sinless says, you say that, but the way larger companies treat their programmers is pretty gross. Yes, of course I'm not talking about stuff that I feel goes without saying. Like, obviously, companies should treat their employees properly. Obviously, companies should treat their consumers properly, etc. Like, yes, I do agree with that for sure. And that's not a given at every company, because I know a lot of large companies like Ubisoft treat their programmers amazingly well. I know a lot of people who work at Ubisoft. So like, yeah, that stuff goes without saying, obviously. I mean, like, on the consumer side of the game industry, I feel pretty darn good about where we're at. Yes, I am saying we should kill all dark chips. That's absolutely what I'm saying. Dark. I wonder what a dark chip... A dark chip tastes like a Switch cartridge. You're hiding it under your clothes. Man, that's a woolly thing to do. Remember that time Wooly tried to crash a ship and hide the booster under his clothes? He was about to take it, but he didn't get to take it. There's another thief at work here. Well, yeah, definitely, Max. Like from a marketing standpoint, you have to act as though your consumers know nothing, and you have to be able to inform them from 0 to 100% about your product. Like for sure. But at the same time, like it's stuff. In terms of consumer respect, I'm referring to stuff like again, like microtransactions and like unlimited microtransactions and loot crates and stuff, where it's just. It's like a waste of consumers' money. It's just kind of scummy, you know. Like definitely, doing marketing for a game, you have to pretend you're marketing to people who have no fucking clue what they want or know. But I just mean in regards to, you know, microtransactions and shit. I'm gonna get a glass of water real quick. My water ran out. Give me just a second. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick too. Just give me. I'll just be back in a minute. Okay. Give me a second. Hey, I'm back now. Sorry about that. I really feel like I'm like kind of out of it today. I wanted to kind of like splash some water on my face too and just try to snap back. But man, today I feel so like mentally guard broken from the shit that happened earlier. The lady who looked like a main character is actually missing from here. The lady who was helping out with the crew.
Jack in, Proto Man, execute.
She was the lady operating the fuck, can't pick it up. Man, gotta come back over and over. Oh no, I just for those of you who might have missed that at the beginning of the stream, I just said something by mistake and I hurt someone's feelings, and then I got my feelings hurt too. And I was just like, ah, wow, damn, fuck. Everything will be fine, but like, it like just happened, and I was like, ugh, why'd you screw up like that? It was just a bad screw up, you know. And there's, you know, there's not going to be any long-term problems as a result of it.
Here we go, Hikari.
It just sucks right now. Oh shit, of course, because of the bomb. But yeah, I mean, it happens. It'll be fine, you know. So again, I'll get over it. Just, you know, takes a second. Okay, so let's find that girl who looked like a character design. Oh wait, the mystery's still unsolved. Is she under a table? I'm sorry, what could I jack into? I could jack into the wine case.
Proto Man, execute.
Maybe she's under the turkey. Maybe that's the case. Gotta check the corners. Oh, fuck. Do I have an unlocker? 05068930. Nope.
You can do it, Hikari.
Yeah, you can jack into everything. Oh, everything's fine to switch. Just like, just a stupid thing that happened, but it'll be okay. Please tell me I can pick up this blue data.
You can do it, Hikari. Keep it up.
Come on, come on. Okay, good, I got it. Reg up 3, nice. How that program could get drunk. Cute. Yeah, we all have that one crazy uncle who jacks into the turkey. Thanksgiving, it's awful. Land gets hungry. I know how it was done. Well, it's the table. It's the buffet. It's the mirror. It's the mirror. The reflection in the mirror, yeah. They used a mirror to jack a NetNavi in from a distance. That's so fucking neat. That's so neat. That's so novel. That's actually really clever. I totally forgot. So that goes right out the door, and then reflects off this door, and then goes that way, and then reflects off this door, and it would have been over here. That's so fucking neat. No, does it reflect off? Well, because if it reflects off this door, it's got to go this way, but it couldn't hit this one. It's got to have been over here, but I don't really know how to. I don't know how or if I followed those reflections wrong. Yeah, okay. Yep. No choice but to jack off onto all the mirrors. That's correct. gotta be that lazy. It's gotta be the lady. It's gotta be her. She actually looked like a character design, so. That man was killed. That is correct. And it was a dark chip who did it. It's you. No, it's fine. Where did the lady go? There was a lady in the control room, and I thought she was conspiring with Firefox, but it turns out the lady has simply disappeared. I guess Firefox threw her off the boat.
Jacket, Proto Man, execute.
Ooh, nice song. Dun, dun. Man, I forgot there was like an entire Proto Man chapter to this game. That's nuts. Oh yeah, oxygen gauge. Okay, yeah, we gotta be dangerous. We gotta be careful. Yo, this song's pretty swinging though. I like it. Cyber oxygen and cyber drowning are present in this. Okay.
Here it comes, Nick.
Perform cyber CPR on other net navies. Oh, big whiff. Yeah, if you step in the puddles, you just get like stopped temporarily.
I'm impressed.
I'm glad I could make your day not terrible, Skull Kid, for sure. I think there was another item hidden back there, so I should go back for it.
Here we go, Hikari.
I want to see if I can line them up, but I don't think that'll happen. Yeah, I didn't think that would happen. Magnet Man should totally murder this, because it'll do double damage. What? That's not a water type? What? Or am I crazy? I think that should have done double damage. I guess he's not a water. What?
I'm impressed.
Oh, it's just any. Okay. Well, could be worse. Could have been a dark chip.
Here we go, Hikari.
Ooh, I was trying to hit all three when they procced for their attack, but not quite.
I'm impressed.
Man, this song's really nice, I gotta say. I really, really like this song. Oof, my cyber HP. Oh wow, the key was right there. That was really lucky. Yeah, I'm going back in though, because we missed stuff. This ain't a speed run. This is an anti-speed run. This is a slow run.
Hikari.
Yeah, you know, I'd love if they made a new Battle Network, but it's asking a lot. You know, like I've thought about it before in the past. Like, what would you do if you were tasked with making a new Battle Network?
You can do it, Hikari.
And when I say a new Battle Network, I mean a new Battle Network. I don't mean a new Star Force. I don't mean a different thing. I mean Battle Network. What would you do? What would the story be about? There's so much baggage, so much stuff to consider, that I feel like making a new Battle Network without being like one of the original team members seems like an incredibly difficult thing to do. Much as I'd love them to do it, I just wonder, like, is there someone out there who would take up the challenge? Okay, digital only Switch 3DS doesn't really answer the question. That's a distribution platform. That's not a game. I mean like how do you pick up the story? How do you make sure there's no loose ends? Like I don't like who among us is knowledgeable enough about all of Battle Network and Star Force to be able to squeeze in a story appropriately, make it feel in step with the old games, make it still feel modern, you know, like I just mean it sounds like a really huge task, yeah. And no, I'm not ignoring Star Force. Like, you do have to also bear in mind Star Force and its bearing on the universe, definitely. Minita says remake the original, which I mean I wouldn't be averse if they just went through and remade them all. Actually, like I wouldn't be averse to that. Fuck, man, I keep fucking up my shield and I'm just eating damage for no reason.
Better luck.
Because it seems to me like the only thing to really do is like, for like an original game, yeah, make it about Yai. Yai and friends, that would be good. It seems to me like for an original game, like I think you basically just have to just time skip forward, right? Like, I couldn't imagine anyone being able to pick it up from where it stopped, really. It would probably just feel too different, you know?
Here we go, Hikari.
Oh, that's a big whiff. Ultimate timeline where Star Force doesn't happen. Ah, but you need the Star Force. It happened though. I guess that's what I mean, right? Because like if Mega Man X, it would be X. Sorry, it would be X9. Would be the next X game. I think it goes up to X8, right? Because if X9 came out, and if it like either retconned stuff or if it was too different, I think people would complain that it wasn't faithful enough. So like I wouldn't want to retcon Star Force by that same token, you know? I mean, I know there's a lot less love for Star Force, but Lan creates cyber aids. That's a good plot. Oh shit, I'm gonna cyber die. Lan becomes cyber aids. Oh, you actually have to wait for it to regen. I thought it just regened instantly.
You can do it, Hikari.
I guess as consumers, we don't actually have to give a shit whether it's difficult or not. Just do it. But it does seem difficult. Oh my god, he stuffed my cannon. The fucking asshole. And now he's out of range. Oh fuck, and I walked right into it. This is a disaster. This is the worst battle. Oh, I think the Elgato's stuttering again.
Better luck now.
Fuck. Okay, I actually forgot my glass of water in the other room. I refilled it, so let's reset the Elgato, and I'll get my glass of water at the same time. Look, my green screen can't quite handle it. Bummer. Let me go just grab my glass of water real quick. Okay, cool. Because, yeah, I would love a new Battle Network for sure. But I can't help but feel like a lot of people would be upset that it's not a new Mega Man X, you know? Like it's got to be one or the other. Maybe the only way to do it right is for Capcom to simultaneously announce a new Mega Man X, a new Mega Man Battle Network, and Mega Man 11 on the same day. Maybe that's the only way. Maybe that's the only way to fix the situation with Mega Man. Is to do it all so nobody can get upset. Oh fuck, I walked right into it. And Legends 3, sorry, yeah, you're right. You're right. You'd have to include Legends 3 as well, for sure, for sure. I would say ZX3 as well, except Inti Creates would probably already be making Mega Man 11, so they would probably already have a lot. I mean, fuck me, Inti Creates would probably be making all of them, so... Let's be real here.
Here it comes, Niakari.
I don't really subscribe to the notion that Mega Man's dead. Like, I know there hasn't been a Mega Man game in quite a while, but it's like the same thing as Metroid, you know? Just give it time. You'll get one eventually. Like, I say that, like, not to arbitrarily, you know, defend letting series go dormant, but, like, because there are series that are, like, actually dead. And, like, by dead, I mean it's, like, fucking impossible to make. You can't make a new No One Lives Forever. It's literally impossible to make a new No One Lives Forever because the rights are so tangled up that you literally can't do anything. That game is like, that's actually dead. I do think we'll see a new Mega Man. I don't know when. It might take a while, honestly, but I do think we'll see a new Mega Man. I think the problem was Nintendo didn't know what to do with Metroid. I don't really agree with that.
You can do it, Niakari.
They did Other M. And regardless of how Other M turned out, are you telling me you would have sat in that boardroom with Nintendo people and told them that making a game with Team Ninja is a bad idea? Other M was a good idea for a project. It was a really good idea for a project. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out, you know, like... And then there was a 5-year gap until Federation Force. But, I mean, Federation Force was, it was by the same director, right? So... Or I shouldn't say the same director, I mean the director of, like, all the Metroid titles. Like, he knew what he wanted to do, it just didn't line up with what people wanted. And like, you know, to that end, I'll always just jump back to the same thing, which is like, having played Federation Force, like, the game is fine. It's not amazing, but it's alright, like, it's fun. I'm dying now. So I don't know, I don't really agree with the notion that Nintendo didn't know what to do with Metroid. I hear that a lot. I see that being thrown around a lot, and it's like that's super presumptuous. We don't know anything about the situation, you know?
Here we go, Hikari.
And again, like, even though Other M turned out poorly, it's like again, if you worked at Nintendo on the day where they said, hey, Team Ninja's gonna make a Metroid game, you gotta tell me yes or no right now, yes or no, do they make the Metroid game? Would you actually stand there and say, no, Team Ninja should not make the Metroid game? Because that seems to me like the stupid decision, right? Sorry if I'm really going in on this. It's just like me and Matt have spoken about it a lot at length about how people are people aren't gonna like me saying this, but about how people have been like huge babies about Metroid. This is like, and like this is in a world where like F-Zero's like actually not had a title in even longer, you know? Metroid took, I think, 5 years off, and people proclaimed it dead. Like, Pikmin had a longer gap between, Pikmin 2 and 3, you know? I think the gap between Pikmin 2 and 3 was 7 years? Let me just validate my facts here, because I might actually be wrong with those years. Metroid, it was 2010 to 2016. September to August, so just a hair under 6 years, 5 years, 11 months. There's actually a longer gap between Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion / Prime, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Pikmin, it was 2004 to 2013. It was 9 years. Maybe a little less than 9 years. Yeah, a bit less than 9 years. Fuck. You know, and now it's like, and Hey Pikmin just came out. It's been 3 years since Pikmin 3 and we got Hey Pikmin. And Hey Pikmin's like a lot weaker. It's like the Federation Force of the series. And like, I don't know, Pikmin fans aren't kicking and screaming that like Pikmin's dead. You know, it's like, give it time, you know? I would like to think most of us are under the age of 40 years old, and we still have a lot of time left to play new games as they come out, including new Metroids and new Pikmins. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking for real right now? In this fucking Proto Man dungeon, you're gonna put a fucking HP memory? Are you for fucking real? I'm gonna take the hard path. I don't know why I was running around in a circle there. Yeah, replay the area. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back here with Mega Man in the next chapter to get the fucking Who Gives a Fuck, because that's what happens in these games. Fuck, too early. games.
Not good in.
But yeah, Metroid was the one that everyone really banded around and was really upset. I get it, you know. Other M was mediocre. I don't think Other M's terrible. It's mediocre. It's got problems. It's like the combat's still really fun. It's simple. It's quite simple, but the combat's still fun. Exploration's been reduced to almost nothing, which sucks. But like, it's not like abysmal or anything. It's just mediocre, I think. And so I get that, being disappointed after Other M. And then, like, you know, after Other M, getting Federation Force, but like, I couldn't sympathize with people when they were like, it feels like Nintendo's making fun of us. Like, I couldn't sympathize with that at all. I don't understand. Like, I just couldn't understand that line of thinking at all. Like, like, the company's not out to troll you. Like, the company's not out to upset you, you know? They're doing things based on their passion and ideas, and it might not align with your passion and ideas, but they're certainly trying not to make you upset. Sounds like something Pat would say. Well, we sure argued a lot. I'll tell you that much. That's a bad order.
Here we go, Hikari.
I remember Matt and I discussed about how we felt really bad for the developers of Federation Force Next Level. They, of course, made the fantastic new Punch-Out game. I mean, it's no longer a new Punch-Out game, but they made the awesome Punch-Out game that came out a little while ago. And then they made Federation Force, and if you've played Federation Force, like, it's a pretty good game. It's not... Oh, fuck, damn it. They did it again. It's not amazing. It's got its problems. But it's actually like a pretty good game. I remember some people accused me of like getting hyped for, or not getting hyped, but accused me of like defending Federation Force as some sort of devil's advocate just because everyone hates it. And like, I'm really, really happy that like I can prove definitively that that's like super not the fucking case. Because like, if you go back to the Nintendo Direct where they announced Federation Force, you can like actually see me getting hype for Federation Force before we even like at first announcement, like before anyone had a second to discuss it. And I remember hitting the forums that night and being like, what the fuck, really? This is the reception? I was actually shocked. I was so surprised at how negative the reception was to Federation Force. Like, you know, it wasn't a full new Metroid game. It was clearly a spin-off. And as such, I realized, like, yeah, people weren't gonna be like as hype as they are for Samus Returns. But I was still shocked. I was like, oh my god. I don't know, Zero Rond. I think a lot of people think I play Devil's Advocate a lot, when in actuality it's just my opinion. You know... I think more often than not, my opinion just lines up with what people don't like to hear, because people would rather get upset at companies and, like, you know... Sometimes I've said stupid stuff, for sure, but like, you know, I'm sure you know I'm not the type of dude who would go on and just arbitrarily shit talk because it's fun, and that always upsets me. But like, it's not because I'm playing Devil's Advocate, it's because it's a genuine belief that I wish people would think more critically about these kinds of things. And I'm not perfect. I'm really not perfect. I've said stupid things. I've said things that I don't agree with anymore. I am a crazy flawed person. Oh fuck! Like, I can't even land step swords perfectly every time. But But I don't know. I don't like the general echo chamber of a lot of forums where it's like, don't forget to shit on every company for the day, you know? Sub-memory. Oh, cool. Sub-memory's good. Sub-memory is one of those low-key good things where the whole game you're like, I guess it's nice to have, but you never really appreciate it until like a specific moment. I think I can get out of the water right there. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, I'm excited for Sonic Mania. I'm quite excited. I haven't seen the opening cinematic yet because I'm just gonna wait until the game hits my hand in a few days. But I saw the opening cinematics out, and apparently it's very nice. I'm sure you've seen it. Is it very nice? I could just assume yes. But I'd like to hear what people think. Otherwise, I'll just assume it's nice. Yeah, I saw the PC delay. That sucks. That's a bummer. Must have been some last minute problem. Did I have trouble getting a GBA emulator to work on Wii U? I've never tried a GBA emulator. This is the DS version of Mega Man Battle Network 5, not the GBA version, so I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to look into it for yourself. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, Sonic Mania doesn't have a physical version announced right now, JGM. Or I should correct myself. It doesn't have a physical version that includes a disc or cartridge. It only has physical versions that come with download codes, which kind of like halfway, right? It's not really, it's not really what people want, I think. But they've alluded to maybe looking into it in the future, depending. So I don't really know what that means, but here's hoping they do it one day. Oh shit! He claimed this tile in front of me. I didn't even notice. Oh wow, that hit. It didn't think that bomb was gonna hit. It was kind of like a blind shot. Oof, not having that tile is actually a real pain. Oh, it's on par with the Sonic CD intro? Nice. That's what I want to hear. Oh, that's the wrong way. Ooh, are there bronze coins in Mania? That sounds like a cool thing. I don't even know, but it sounds cool. Oh, fuck. I don't like this map. I really don't like this map. The water tiles are so aggravating. Okay, they're gone now. Oh, I don't know if these cannons are gonna... I should probably not use them. I should probably just focus on using my shield blocks perfectly.
Better luck next.
JGM, I think the physical version, because the physical version you're talking about is the one that might have leaked. It would be a post-launch one anyway. So I'm speaking purely in regards to the collector's edition and the one that exists right now that comes with a digital one. I did see that there were leaks of a purported one that actually comes with a cart or something, but nothing solid on that yet. Just rumors. Oh, fuck. Standing right in the strike zone. What's the point of cyber water? That's so net navies can also enjoy a beach. Otherwise, the net navies would live a sucky life. I totally missed an item here I want to get at. Ah! I can't believe I got caught by that. It was so obvious. Did the bubbles respawn? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a disaster. What an embarrassing disaster.
I'm impressed.
Oh, fuck, I got caught by it. Damn it. Okay, let's go back in. No, we gotta wait. I really want to get that item, but it's actually in like a pretty tricky position. The fights in this pain are fights in this place are such a pain. Just throw it out. Just waste the chips.
I'm impressed.
This is the tough bit. Ah, man, I had the total wrong timing. There was nothing redeemable about my attempt. That was just completely wrong. We're wasting so much time, and it's gonna be a fucking HP memory. Watch, it's gonna be a fucking HP memory. Protoman's gonna be like, I don't need this. And we're gonna have to do a bunch of shitty battles on the way.
Here it comes, Nyako.
Fuck.
Keep it up.
Nice, getting pretty lucky with these HP drops, actually. Ship key A, nice, okay. Great. Actually, so that was actually key. I got ship key B already. I thought I did. I guess I'm insane. I'm probably just insane.
Here it comes, Nyako.
Oof, that was bad. I really don't like this map. Okay, Magnet Man can fucking stomp this enemy. This should do double damage. Yeah, okay. Nice, good counter hit. Oh, what if I like... Fuck, I'm trying to hit it and then use my shield. Yeah, look, it works. It took like a bunch of attempts. It took like a ton of attempts, but I totally landed it. Oh no, we are missing one. Where exactly was I missing it? Not actually 100% sure. I got the one in that bottom corner. Hey, Danger Greg.
Here it comes, Nyako.
Fuck, big whiffs. Really? Really? That hitbox. Thoughts on final roster for Marvel Infinite? I don't really have thoughts on it, actually. I was kind of excited for the game. But I've just completely fallen out of being excited for the game. I was gonna buy the game, and now I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it at all, which is a bummer because I was looking forward to playing it, but I don't know. I'm kind of waiting for reviews now. I want to see if the story is actually any good. I feel like having to be a bit more frugal these days has also made me just reconsider fighting games a little bit, which bums me out because I like fighting games a lot, but like I don't have time. I don't have time to practice fighting games, you know. And by that token. It's not just a Marvel thing, it's like Dragon Ball as well. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get it. The only fighting game I'm looking at right now, and I'm like unambiguously yes, is BlazBlue. BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. That's the only one that I'm like unambiguously like, yeah, I want to get you.
Not good.
Oof. Don't have any mini energies. Oh, fuck, I ran way too soon. That was bad. Was there a dive point next to the gate? Fuck me, then. That might have been it. Yeah, like I didn't buy Tekken 7, and to be honest, Neat Lead, I don't really have any plans to buy Tekken 7 anymore.
Better luck next.
It's just like I don't have time to practice fighting games, you know. So, and it sucks. I'm not happy about it either. You know, I wish. Oh yeah, there is a dive point here. Fuck. Damn it. Shit. Like right now, the only fighting game I'm playing is like Street Fighter V when new content comes out. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Expand memory. It's so good. Oh yeah, we got Bomb Boy. First Bomb Boy in the game. Oh no, he's targeted the submarine, hasn't she? Fuck, damn it. Fuck you, Bomb Boy. Wow, this is a fucking hassle of a duo. Fuck this fucking pair. Fuck these fucking water tiles forever. I hate them. I hate the water tiles so much.
Better luck.
Man, these gaps here are really tight.
You can do it, Hick.
I should have waited. Timing on these ones is really, really crazy tight. Can I push the bomb back at them? No, okay.
You did great.
Yeah, we got the boy bomb. Oh man, this area is pretty big. This area is pretty sprawling. Fuck. Neatly, you want what? The animation? I don't think Atlas ever announced a Persona 2.
You can do it, Hiccup.
It'd be weird if they just made a Persona 2 one. I mean, there's no Persona 2 game.
Keep it up.
It started at 3, so... Fuck, damn it. I deserved that. I deserved that for saying what I did.
Here it comes, Hiccup.
I will never agree with any of those things. X series starts at Y game. I will never agree with any of those. It's fucking stupid. Even Street Fighter starts at 2 is stupid. Even though 2 is a dramatic improvement to the point of like the first one being fucking unrecognizable, like the first game still exists. It's still important that we recognize the first game's failures in order to get the success of the second game. I have like low HP going into this boss. Hope we don't die. Would you agree that Castlevania starts at Castlevania? It depends on whether Haunted Castle came first, but I don't think it did. JoJo starts at Stardust Crusaders. That one's the fucking worst. People who don't like the fucking first arc in JoJo, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. I can't handle that. The first arc is so... It's so important as a tone setter, and it's good. It's like slow and it's aged. It's aged badly. Because shonen stuff has gotten so weird and interesting. Oh, those are dangerous. Kind of forgot about Napalm, man. Whoops, fuck, that was meant to be placed on his side of the field, obviously. Wow, 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 wow. It's a cool boss. Oh, my shield isn't able to put down all the Gatling hits. I have a really bad deck right now. I don't know what I was doing there. This actually might go fine. We got sword, wide sword, long sword. Ugh. Oh my god.
Program advance. Light sword.
Ah, no! No! That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh, look, we got the fucking Stealer, too. Yo, when we land it, it's gonna land so good, though. Is there another wide sword in my deck? I don't remember. Oh, fuck, right, the timing. Man, I can't believe how hard I botched that. That would have been a kill. That would have legit just killed him. Nice, that was worth it. That damage was worth it. And he's dead. There we go. Can roll spawn on the turret? Yes, you can. Okay, yeah. Oh, what a fucking botch. What a fucking botch with that life sword. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so bad. I should have just stepped forward. I should have just stepped forward a tile. Like, I thought he had just moved on to that tile, so it was safe to go. But man, it's a fun boss though. Napalm Man has a really fun pattern. Really, really enjoyable pattern actually. The constant pressure from the turrets, the napalm making you think about the cross shapes. Just a fun boss. It went well too. Murder Napalm Man. So Napalm Man will join our crew now. Yeah, now we get Napalm Man as well. Yo, if you want to get Persona 4 the Golden Zero Rond, I'm pretty sure you can just get it on Amazon, no problem. Let me just check. I don't think I'm crazy. Yep, Amazon. Right there. 27 bucks Canadian. Brand new copy. Used copies for 20 bucks. Yeah, you can get P4G real easy. P4G did so fucking well for them, it's fucking crazy. One of the best-selling video games. Oh, the problem is the console, I see. Well, yeah, buy a Vita. Oh, excuse me.
What do you want, Hikari?
So we're about to go to End Area 1. And that's going to be a liberation mission. So I know this is a little bit out of step with all the current Mega Man streams we've done, but I think I'm actually going to end here because I still feel a little bit out of it today, and I feel like the liberation mission's not gonna it's not gonna go well. I'm not really in the mood to do it right now. So I think I'm gonna wrap up for today. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Thank you for putting up with the long hiatus to this stream and this schedule appearing. The schedule is up on Twitter, by the way. There is one mistake. Anarchy Reigns is supposed to be on the, I believe, the 22nd, but I forgot to type it in, so I'm gonna have to go make that adjustment. But otherwise, the stream schedule is accurate. The liberation missions are like, they're cool. I like the idea, but they just frustrate me so much. It's so easy to make mistakes that have huge ripple effects and slow you down immensely. It makes me not feel good about myself. It sounds like an awful thing to say, but it just makes me not feel good about myself. Shout outs to Sweaty Balls, Izzy Mandia, Z Crawford 2, and VZLA Nemesis for their subscriptions today and the other day. Anyway, I'm taking off for now. I think I'm on again tomorrow. Let me just check to make sure. I think I'm on again tomorrow at 6. Yeah, tomorrow at 6 p.m. we're gonna play Pyre. And we're gonna try to make some real good progress in Pyre too. The last Pyre session was what, 5 or 6 hours long? I don't know if we'll do that much, but we'll make progress. So hey, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Oh, Conlon plays. Yeah, we'll definitely try out the dark chips after the game is done. For sure. That'll be a fun thing to do. I want to try doing the secret bosses and shit too. So that'll take some work, but I would really like to. So anyway, take care, you guys. Sleep tight. Good night. Go to bed. It's getting late. So take care. Bye bye.